of those who supported President Muhammadu Buhari to power, especially in his first tenure as a democratically elected president, and later changed their mind about him, is Professor Wole Soyinka, the scholar who once described Muhammadu Buhari as a repentant Democrat before the 2015 election has, however, revealed the moment he changed his stance about him. Professor Soyinka has made it known during his recent interview with TVC during the weekend that the response of Muhammadu Buhari to the massacre in Benue State was a defining moment for him to check the democratic status of the president. He noted that after the massacre, he thought the atrocities were committed by the Boko Haram or unknown gunmen until the Miyetti accepted the responsibility and even threatened to carry out more attacks. When President Muhammadu Buhari visited the state, he said people should learn how to live peacefully with their neighbors. From that moment, I started watching the action of the president, he said. Can you imagine? You know, Nigerians say maybe we are always forgetful, or people have been talking and their voices are not heard, or because we have too much problems that we are battling with too much problem that we are battling with, and that is why we just forget. This one will happen today, another will come, we begin to forget, and like that. You can imagine Miyetti Allah claiming responsibility for killings, and yet DSS did not go after them, and nobody's even bringing that issue again, apart from the governor of Benue State, Governor Otom, who has been talking about it, and people are just seeing it as a nothing, and nobody's even reminding them that these people claimed responsibility, and yet the president did not say anything. The Northerners did not say anything. And now the DSS going about telling us that they've arrested Igbo, and they saw a lot of guns that he wanted to use to divide this country. So the question is that, did they not hear this responsibility claimed by this Miyetti Allah? Of course, I know a lot of people have been blaming Wole Soyinka, that you people supported him. You knew this quite well, and yet you didn't do anything. You supported him. You have been around in this country for a very long time. You ought to have known his antecedents. It's unfortunate. Well, like someone says, foolish professor who couldn't read the situation. Everything he says nowadays is guesswork and not words of wisdom from an elderly professor. Even local pastors read the situation better than he did. Anybody who couldn't see through Buhari is a fool. Professor is a fool. The professor is now a bigger fool. People who are of less social status read Buhari very well, but our own professor, who looks like white man of the Ross, couldn't. I really have no respect for him and Dele Momodu, but Dele is more man than this man. He apologized to Jonathan openly, and that is acceptable. This ruffian one is still putting on airs of importance and intelligence. Femi Adesina will say Soyinka is just entitled to his opinion and nothing else. What do you say? Yeah, that is exactly what Soyinka, this man will talk about. Additional. I have not seen a very foolish and stupid idiot like this Soyinka. Why everybody coming? Why is it that everybody's coming for this man? Forget not that he thought his America green card because Trump won. He foolishly led a protest against Jonathan. Now look at where the country is today. I go strangle this man if I see him. Yeah? Really? He reached like that? Be calming down. In 2014, my dad said it that Buhari wanted to finish something in Nigeria. That is why he wanted to be presido at all costs. In fact, I'm beginning to assume so. Your father talk well, oh. The president knows he has nothing to offer, but he wants to provoke everybody to a civil war so as to elongate his tenure under the guise of not willing to hand over in crisis, so that they rule in his comfortable military style. Only books you wrote that is good of him. Others are white elephants. Soyinka is just confused. But you people don't know him. You claim Buhari is an angel. You say, some say general, some say so. Yes, none of you know Buhari. Nothing good comes from this man called Soyinka since I started hearing his name. or this name, I beg, make this man go rest. We are tired of his criticism. People talk am o, they talk am o, say this man no be person wey they suppose follow, and that's why all of them now they are flocking into APC. Now you begin to wonder what is happening. There's something said. There's fire on the mountain. There is fire on the mountain as we speak now, because you begin to wonder what could make people, even with the rate of degradation in this country, that you see politicians flocking into APC. There is something that they don't want to, they have seen that Nigerians are not seeing, because ordinarily you begin to wonder that there's nothing appealing or enticing that will entice somebody into that party with the rate at which things have gone bad. And like I've been saying for some time now, we are not even talking about how this country is going to be moving forward, or it's going to be moved forward. But at the end of the day, everybody just managing. See, economy that is supposed to be the main thing that we're supposed to be talking about. Nobody's talking about it, and Buhari continues to borrow money here and there. The worst part of it is that the Senate president that we have is another one. Of course, that one has come out to tell Nigerians that anything that comes from Buhari is a done deal. Definitely is going to accept and sign everything. You see the PIB bill, you see all the nonsense things that they have been doing. Now they've approved another loan for Buhari to go and borrow money. How are we going to pay back? Nothing. They will, and some people come and tell you that, say, oh, we still have space to borrow money. We still have space to borrow money. Can you imagine that kind of a thing? How to pay back? Nothing. How to pay back? Nothing. There's no way. Who are the people talking? Who are the people speaking? Can you imagine? Is this not terrible? Is this not terrible? This is unbelievable. No headway. Everybody is frustrated. The educated ones don't even know their left from their right now as we speak. Don't know their left from their right. Everything has been turned upside down in this country. Turned upside down. Now so we go the day. People have shouted and shouted on top of their voices. They are not being heard. They are not being heard. So guys, let us hear your opinion and have your take on this.